So if you've been keeping up with me on social media, you know that I've been working on this one video for like a month. And it ended up being super long, so I decided just now to split it into two parts. And both of them might be posted today. I don't know, but we'll see how far I get. And I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be random, it's going to be scatterbrained, but it's going to be me. So let's get on with it.
Tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. One more time. I said I'm sorry, mama.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be cleaning out a very small portion of the closet. I'll insert a sort of video of what I'm talking about here. So I got a little excited and I forgot to get a before picture, but essentially this bag, this box, and this stuff was all piled up to the ceiling right here. And this is the box I'm going to be going through in this video. But essentially, I am a hoarder. For reference, all of this, and this is all my stuff that I keep in storage, and this is Bryce's. So I'm kind of a hoarder crazy person. That's the moral to that story. No, kind of. Not as bad as my mom. But I have been collecting little mementos since at least elementary school. And I have them all here in this giant box. And so what I want to do today is get rid of all of this crap. Also, just noting, this is elementary school to high school. I have a whole separate box for my college experience, which may become another video. I don't know. But essentially, I want to let go of these things. I want to try to minimize my life because I have way too much fucking shit. And also, at the end of this year, we're moving and I don't want to move all this shit with me. So, I'm gonna go through this box and commemorate everything on camera so that I have memories of each of these little things saved so that I won't forget them, because that's why I collect all these little bits and pieces like I do, which you're gonna see what I'm kind of talking about in a minute. But I collect them so that I can think back to those memories and I don't ever forget, because I forget a lot of things. I'm constantly forgetting things. My mind is not a safe place, just in general. But I kept these so that I could try to remember all of those things. And instead of keeping all of this basically trash, which you're gonna see, I am going to commemorate them in this little video. So let's jump right into it. Oh god, I'm so scared. So there's also gonna be some like random other shit in here. So hopefully we can kind of sift past that and I can cut all that out if it's not important or interesting. Because I think also like my decorations are in here, my fall decorations. So I'll get to put up my fall decorations after I do this. So, oh my god. Okay. So like the boxes of memories are all at the very bottom of this. So this is a little terrifying. This I just need to get rid of. So 1 year for Christmas, we're going to college already, sorry. 1 year for Christmas, my roommate and I wanted to create portals, like the Portal game, outside of our windows, because I was on the bottom floor and she was on the top floor. We never ended up doing that because we were too lazy, but these hung in my room and they were lit. It looked so cool in there with this. But we never actually did that, and I don't think I'm ever going to use this because it's kind of ugly. I don't think I'm ever going to use it again. So I think I'm going to trash it. It's so bad. I'm already like, oh, I should keep it. This is going well. So, I think my roommate got me this. It's basically just a calendar of hot guys with beards. Oh man, should I keep this? Look at that. They're not even really that hot, to be honest. They just have beards, and I have a thing for bearded guys. Look at January. What year was this? 2017. So it's just last year. I'm already doing terrible. This is going swell. This is super cute. It says, stay hipster. Oops, sorry, I'm trash. 11, 11, 11. Oh. One of my best friends from high school, Brittany, painted me this and gave it to me.
Tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet.